Hello, this is McD the Beast, and this is McD Sports 4 coming to you today with my AFC East football predictions. A week from yesterday, 2 weeks from now, actually 2 weeks from yesterday, it's going to be week 1 on Sunday for the NFL, and a week from Thursday, that's going to be the first kickoff game against the Chiefs and Texans. So I thought it would be a nice time to start our NFL predictions here on McD Sports 4. Before I continue, hit the thumbs up button. Please subscribe to your channel. Greatly appreciate if you do that. I do have a subscriber goal of 300 subscribers, which I'd like to hit before the NFL season. We're at 291, so we need 9 more. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You will not regret it. So the AFC East, last year, the Patriots, of course, went ahead and took this division like they normally do, but without Tom Brady in this conference. It's basically wide open, in my opinion. I think you have two teams in the Bills and Dolphins that are really rising up. The Jets are kind of there, kind of not there. Patriots are going to be, I think, an average team. It's going to be a very fun division to watch. I think it's going to be a very tight division as well. The way I do my NFL predictions is I go NFL playoff predictor. I go game by game and go ahead and pick all the games, all 256 regular season games. And basically, the record I come up with there is my final uh, record prediction that I share to you guys. And just an interesting fact, I have every team in the AFC East going 3-3 in their division. So I think this is a very tight division, as I said. And let's see who I have winning it. So in first place, I have the Miami Dolphins winning the AFC East. Why? A few reasons. One, Brian Flores. I like what Brian Flores did. Now, granted, they went 5-11 last year, but 5-4 in the final 9 games, including 2 wins against playoff teams. I really like what I saw in the second half of the Miami Dolphins season. Also, and before I get into this, let's send some thoughts and prayers out to Ryan Fitzpatrick and his family. His mom died. I don't know how his mom died. But he had to leave and take care of that. He might be out for several weeks. So I think Tua Tagovailoa, I think he's going to get the starting nod, and I think he's going to ball out for the Miami Dolphins. And I think that's going to be big for them. They also face a fourth place schedule because they came in last place last year, going 5-11. So that's, I think, going to be a plus for them as well. And I really like the direction this Dolphins team is heading. I finally think they have the right coach there. And I think they go 9-7 and win this division. In second place in the AFC East, I got the Buffalo Bills, 8-8. The Bills, I think, are going to take a step back, primarily because I'm not completely sold on Josh Allen. They all are also facing a tougher schedule than what they're used to, because we all know the Bills have been a laughingstock, basically, for the most part, and since Tom Brady has been a New England Patriot, but since he moved to Tampa, and they've gone better, but I think the Bills, I just think they're going to take a step back. I do like this defense. I do like Sean McDermott. I know they went out and got Stephon Diggs. Go Terps. I am a Maryland Terps fan. But I'm not sold on Josh Allen. I'm just not sold on it. I think he took a big stride forward last year. I think he's going to have to take another stride forward if he wants to go ahead and win this AFC East. So I'm not really buying into it. I think they're 500 at 8-8. I think the division play, they play the NFC West, which I think is going to be tough, because that division, I think, has at least four quality teams. Right, they're going to be competitive teams at the minimum, and I mean, they're facing second place teams, so they're going to be facing either the Browns or Steelers. I forget who came in second in the AFC North last year. They're going to be facing my Tennessee Titans, and they're going to be facing the Denver Broncos. I want to say came in second last year. So, and those are all good teams. So, I think it's going to be tough for them, and I think they finish 8-8 and be a bit of a disappointment. In third place in the AFC East, I got the New England Patriots. Patriots are going to take a step back. I know they got Cam Listen, any debate that Cam should not be the starter, in my opinion, is ridiculous. I think Cam Newton should be the starter week 1. You can say Jarrett Stidham or Brian Hoyer all you want. Jarrett Stidham will get his opportunity with the Patriots within the next 2-3 years, but I don't want to hear Brian Hoyer's name at all in the starting quarterback competition. I think they'll go 7-9 though, because I don't think that they have much talent. A lot of the talent actually opted out because of the COVID, and I just don't think they have the talent to go ahead and compete really with the big boys. I think it's going to cost them. They're playing a tough schedule, first place schedule, and they're also going to be playing the NFC West and cross conference play. And as I said, 4 very quality teams at the minimum, in my opinion. I mean, they could go 0-4 in those games. Go ahead, lose to the Ravens. That's 5 losses. And they could lose to, I don't know, Kansas City again. That's 6 losses right there. And then you lose 3 in your division. That's 7-9 right there. Because I do think the team that came in first in the AFC South is going to be taking a step back. I'm a Tennessee Titans fan. I might be homing a little bit, but I do think the Texans are going to take a step back as well. But I mean, that's 7-9 right there, and that's what I came up with. And I mean, Bill Belichick, who knows? He might shock us all and go 11-5, but I just don't think they have the talent to really compete. So I'm going to say 7-9. A lot of it's going to be credited to Bill Belichick. I think Cam's going to be a lot better than what we have seen in the past few years. He should be healthy. And I think that the New England Patriots, finished 3rd place, 7-9. For once not winning this division and running gunshot all over the AFC East. And then in 4th place, I got the New York Jets going 6-10. That's a bit generous, honestly. I could probably honestly say 5-11, but I came up with 6-10 because I don't think talent-wise they're bad, but I think coaching-wise they're god awful, especially at the head coaching spot. Adam Gase is a terrible head coach. His players call him out. You can tell he doesn't really have much grip on that locker room. It is just an absolute disgrace. There was an incident that just came out with Le'Veon Bell involving him with Twitter and stuff. Jamal Adams went out of there primarily because of him. I mean, until they get rid of Adam Gase, the Jets are not going to be taken seriously, and they're going to have absolutely no shot to win this division. And it sucks because I actually think they have a decent young quarterback and Sam Darnold. I think the defense is actually not that bad under Greg Williams, under his coaching, but overall, I am not sold on the Jets at all when it comes to being competitive at all. I think they'll be competitive in the division. As I said, every team I think finishes with a 3-3 conference record. But it's going to be tough to find wins for this ball club. They're going to be playing I believe they're going to be playing a 3rd place schedule. So maybe that's part of the reason why I have them at 6-10, because I do think that they could maybe find a win or two that they probably should not have won against a bad team. But overall, I just think the Jets are not that good of a football team. Talent-wise, I think they're almost there. But, I mean, Adam Gase is just a terrible head coach, and I think he's going to hold them back. So, those are my AFC East predictions. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. I always like hearing from you all. Tell me your AFC East predictions. Tell me how I'm wrong, how I'm right. Thanks for watching the video. Hit the thumbs up button. Please subscribe. McD the Beast signing off. We'll be doing the NFC East tomorrow.